Right, you do it then.
Division 3 is New Horizons Racing League Division 2. We're here for round 2 of the championship, heading around China. As usual, you're going to need to be extremely careful applying the throttle down. We have one comment in already. Can someone keep an eye on?
Change the setting.
Why? What?
Okay. He actually went in the spec. Charlie went in the spec. It's fine, he's out of spec.
Yeah, as long as Charlie can choose his car.
Yeah, he got back in his car.
Yeah, China. Trying to think how many laps are going to do, because it's going to be a little bit different when it comes to things like this. The F2 cars obviously don't do the anywhere near the race distance of the Formula 1 cars, and I don't even know if I set quali.
50%.
I'm an idiot.
50%. Yeah, you put it on one shot.
Oh, is one shot quali definitely on?
Yep.
Brilliant. I'm not a complete idiot. I want to say an even worse word, but I don't want to slate myself too much. I'll save that for the guys at the end.
By the way.
Me.
Introduce yourselves accordingly, as I have way too many of you in here. Then I'm not that great with names.
Hello, I'm Blaze by Gaming. I was here last week.
Yeah, you're also here last season. Most people may remember him from being the champion and current Division 1 champion and person who binned it in the wall at Canada last season in Division 2.
You mean championship leader?
Championship leader! I don't know, he's probably not going to win the championship if he doesn't turn up to Hungary tomorrow. But the guys are on track already. The graphic at the side not knowing who to put. AG30 apparently is first into turn 1. Oh, it's giving me absolute heartache. I'm trying to spectate on board with Not Loop Back, but it's widely, it's like the world's most evil fruit machine, trying to watch where the guys are with the quali order. But both Camposes not looking too bad at the moment. Coming into the hairpin, you're going to be careful on the accelerator out of this one.
Yeah, but
see both Damses not doing too bad. Someone's calling me on Skype. I'm apologising for that straight away. Both
Campos is at 1-2.
Yeah, current Campos 1-2 as both Damses not looking too bad either. I admit the Norwegian party. The Norwegian party not looking 100% there. I know it's barely even halfway around the lap, but I think the Carlins are going to be under threat as well if they're not too careful. They need to find a little bit of pace. At this point, Lorenzo Race is still leading. I'm going to actually try and ride on board with him, because this is
a new driver, by the way.
Charlie and AG30 swapping positions for P2. Charlie keeping P2 going down this big straight. Jay Marsh moving up to P3.
Championship leader Jay Marsh taking the full 29 points. Well, I'll say full. He missed out on the 2 bonus points for fastest lap last time round. The Sauber pair are leading the constructors as well. Oh, that's a horrific back-end moment from Lorenzo, but he does take pole position. And it's incredibly close. From about P3 to P5. Yeah, just waiting on Dragon's speed now, but that is pole position.
Yeah. I want Connor, can I introduce myself? Can I get them?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, this is probably why we should start streaming earlier.
Nice.
Do you want to give a rundown of the quali order?
Okay, I'll do that. So, Lorenzo, P1, extra 4 points, in pole position. Gamers, obviously championship leader in second. Charlie, the, well, quote-unquote rookie in P3. AG, the lovely side of the sea, not on pole in P4. Frederick in P5, Collins on the mediums in P6, that's interesting. Luke in 7th, Feared in 8th, TJ in 10th, Bradley, no, TJ in 9th, because she's Bradley in 10th, and Dragon on speed is last.
Yeah, a little bit. If I'm honest, I think I'm quite surprised by AG30's position there. A complete turnaround considering what happened last week at Bahrain. Yeah, the interesting strategy with Collins though, he will be slow initially off the start. However, he is going to be in contention to take the fastest lap 2 points toward the end of the race.
Maybe even a win if he can keep it clean.
Feared by Gaming
Collins,
also.
with a win in Division 2.
Feared by Gaming also quite far to the rear of the grid after having a pretty solid quali lap last week. Here we go. Formation lap.
So race predictions, ladies. Actually, no, never mind. Collins didn't need to go off on mediums. You get a free tire choice anyway. Charlie's gone on mediums, AG's gone on mediums, Frederick, Collins, Luke, Fear, TJ and Bradley are all on mediums. So, they've actually got any choice in the end. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, I didn't really either. Still learning the new rules.
Oh, Frederica spinning, putting in the wall after turn 3.
That's gonna fill him with confidence, with it only being the formation lap.
That's going to be a ball of the season award at the end.
Yeah.
He has not been disqualified, luckily.
He is just a mile behind Dragon.
16,
I say a mile behind.
Yeah, I've seen the top 16 laps we are doing around Shanghai today. Exactly the same amount of laps as we did in Bahrain. You know, all points still up for grabs, still early days in the season, with the bonus points up for grabs as well. Guys who have probably just joined, not a million miles away. 15 race long season with 14 to go after this one, as we'll be preparing to go around Baku for next week.
What do you mean 13 to go after this one?
I said 14. Wait, did
after this one there'll be 13.
Yeah, 13 to go after this one. Who's that?
Okay, so
is that a
race predictions? Anyone?
Race predictions.
Collins and AG got disqualified. Okay, yeah, race predictions. Go ahead.
I'm on board with Feared by Gaming just down that back straight. All the time in the world, just get as much tyre temperature as you can, and Feared by Gaming choosing just a straight line. My stream appears to be lagging a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, we've had another one. What's Dragon on speed doing? He's going so slow. Anyone else knows that? He's going so slow.
Surprising from Dragon on speed, obviously putting in good performances last season in Division 2. Only P11 here, back of the grid. It'll be interesting to see what he can do.
And Lewis, obviously he was your teammate last season. What was that like?
Yeah, he put in solid performances for the team. Is he getting 1 or 2 podiums? Here we go.
Getting ready, fold on our end. And away they go now. Yeah. No jump starters. Bad start from T. Jonas toward the back.
Very good start from Dragon on speed, jumping basically everyone at the back, obviously being on the softs, giving him an advantage. Up to P9. Wanted to keep it tidy through turn 1.
Oh, this connection is actually horrific.
Giving him a bit of a cut.
Alright, we're into a host on these.
I hope my connection has actually settled down now. I'm riding on board with Frederick Ass, who's all over the back of AG's Campos.
All behind. Luke got down the inside. Feared holds it.
Not Luke Beck, losing the rear end, going off the track into the grass.
Yeah, I've just seen him. And the outskirts, T. Jonas, absolutely chucking it into Bradley. Riding on board with not Luke Beck. This is probably, well, it was the best spectating camera you could have had for that angle. And T. John is trying to squirm away from the other MP.
AG runs pretty wide, and Frederick is on the back from the from
was that? Just
Paige Collins almost colliding in the rear of Frederick in E5 there.
If Frederick gets a decent one, he could have AG. And he gets a very good one.
Dragon on speed going around the outside of Feared by Gaming. Feared by Gaming clipping the grass slightly. Dragon on speed gets P7 away from Feared by Gaming.
Frederick goes past pretty easily enough. AG does not defend, but he's going to try and break me and go around the outside.
It's a drag race at the back of the grid between Luke Beck and Bradley.
And Frederick gets it. Frederick won the P4. Okay.
Bradley going very, very wide, almost taking out Luke Beck there. losing lots and lots of time through the hairpin.
I mean, if Charlie can just stay around 1.5 to, 1.5 to maybe 3 seconds behind
Jonas, an absolute charge. Just if you guys can, just go through the grid, check if anyone's missing any end plates. I believe they got away pretty cleanly. I'm not expecting anyone to be spinning.
Bradman, no. No, I don't think I need the top one. Oh, AG on Redrick, is he got enough? I don't think so.
Made by Gaming, spinning, sector 1.
Oh, he's facing there's wing damage on the Carlin. Oh no, you gotta be careful when you try and. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you try and spin these cars around. There's more torque in these cars than in the F1 cars. It's really easy to end up pointing the wrong way, even if you are already pointing the wrong way.
Yeah, I think Charlie could be in a decent position there.
Yeah, Charlie is actually doing a solid job up in P3. I mean, it's in the competition as well.
Collins right on the back of AG.
They're going to ride on board with Collins then.
Goes with AG, runs a little bit wide, and Collins get the run.
H. Collins looking to get the better exit, having a bit of wheel spin on the rear of that Carlin there, but he,
a dive is almost possible.
The Campos of AG30 here, and maybe make a move down into the hairpin.
He's getting it, he will be close enough.
Yeah, unfortunately DRS not open though, but that's slipstream working really well.
Down the inside, he will go, we get the move.
Oh! Has he got that done? I mean, AG is there ready for the fight back.
AG holds it. That's good by AG. He didn't defend, he stuck to his guns, which is the outside line, and he gets a terrible exit, and here comes Collins.
H. Collins moving up to P5 temporarily.
Oh.
AG30 has damage on his front wing, I think.
He hasn't lost any end plates.
Looking at that wrong.
Yeah, AG30 is missing his left end plate.
Not for me.
Yeah, he's missing it on my screen.
Oh, Dragon on speed, they're spinning. I
just caught that tail happy moment.
H. Collins hoping he can stay behind the Campos and hopefully get the move done down the long DRS straight before the hairpin.
Yeah, Collins is right there, and he will have, I mean, if we can see that, he'll have some DRS to go for it to help him. So. TJ on the back of his teammate. I think TJ's hoping they're going to see them through. Dragon on speed. He's not looking, and especially in this track. I mean, he was. I think he was okay, but he's not. Oh, Collins.
Really deep from Collins.
AG30 go very wide, getting probably not going to get a very good exit. H. Collins moving up. No, he hasn't moved up yet.
They're pretty much side by side. I'm struggling to get the right camera angle. It's a drag race to the hairpin.
Getting ahead. Bit of lag there. H. Collins up to P5. Will AG fight back into this into the hairpin? Oh, turns in on the Carlin. Doesn't seem like there's any damage.
Oh, down the inside into the front corner in the hole, please.
AG certainly going very wide. Well, pretty wide. H. Collins able to get the move done.
Frederick is on the back of Charlie. Oh, Dragon on speed and TJ. There is a lot of lag, Jesus.
We do, yeah. We do have a bit of lag, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad.
Frederick on the back of Charlie. Battle for the podium.
Lorenzo Racer doing a very good job in P1, pulling away from J Marsh.
About 2.5 seconds, even after 3 laps of racing. Having said that, Charlie is under threat from Fredricas now.
Yep.
Trying to keep eyes everywhere. Got Dragon on speed, seem to try and stay with Tijonis at the same time. Through that double. Oh, Dragon on speed's lost it.
Oh, he has. He's off. Oh, he's just avoiding the back there. What? Frederick Yeah, he's
Sorry.
close to Charlie. Is he gonna he'll have the DRS? I think he'll definitely have a go at it anyway.
Charlie trying to break the slipstream. He's weaving down the back straight.
Frederick
Frederick going
he's
around the
gonna
outside.
break very late there. Maybe he's trying to do a switchback. Oh, he can't. That is good defending by Charlie. Stop. Basically, Frederick really losing it. That was good defending by Charlie. Basically, just stopped him from doing the switchback.
Yeah, I mean, assuming this is Charlie's first New Horizons debut, his racecraft is actually pretty incredible. J Marsh into the box. Surely those softs aren't dead after 3 laps.
AG30 trying,
TJ
looking down the inside at turn 1. Very bold move. They seem to be inside of each other currently. AG30 keeping P5 for the time being.
Let's head down, try again for T. Jonas.
All the way back to P11, right to the back of the grid.
Yeah, but that's obviously just through pit stop, so that doesn't. Yeah, and Frederick will probably be looking to try something again.
Let's have a look at the position change. Biggest loser at the moment due to his pit stop is J Marsh, falling down from 2nd on the grid. Biggest winner is actually T. Jonas. Pretty poor qualifying, if to be brutally honest. P6 and not too bad, although you'd think with his pedigree in the Formula 1 cars he'd probably be doing a little bit better in Formula 2. H. Collins not doing a bad job, up 2 positions from the start, same for Fredericas and Charlie up 1 position.
Speaking of Frederick and Charlie, they're new each other, but I think also TJ and AG then, they're new as well. I'm gonna keep an eye on Frederick and Charlie. I don't think they'll be caught for
riding on board with them
Frederick
now.
is actually gaining on Charlie here.
Yeah, TJ,
Down
here
to
comes
4
TJ.
tenths.
TJ with the DRS will get
Charlie
him.
coming across down ramp, but Frederick has looking for the
AG
switch
dive
back.
it. Oh, AG's
On the
dived
dams.
it.
T. John is also looking for the switch back on.
Very
He
wide
lands
though.
on them.
He's gonna give up the position to the final corner.
Oh, he
Frederick
lands.
has gaining P2 or P1, obviously Lorenzo pitting.
Yeah.
But Charlie hanging it round down the inside.
He's trying. AG is trying.
Very keeping the
And
position.
Charlie keeps the
there,
position.
Charlie. Very good defending from the
TJ and
dams.
AG, TJ round the outside, can he hold it?
Come on.
Oh, there's contact. And TJ gets it.
But will
can
AG be able to fight back down?
That dive bomb into the
Back
hairpin, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it again.
Right,
Oh,
we
the
got-
line.
Very laggy, but AG30
I think he tried to go for it, but failed.
diving pretty hard to keep track of what's going on.
Frederick and Charlie yet again.
Frederick is getting very close to that dams for a few laps now. Getting probably very agitated, wanting to get past Charlie here to take the provisional lead. Obviously, they both still need to pit. Getting DRS now down this straight. Charlie looking like he gets a better exit.
He is getting, I mean, I can't really
Surely
tell if he's
Frederick
getting...
has got DRS. I think both of these cars
He
are
does,
clearly running higher amounts of downforce.
Here comes Frederick, he's gonna dive it around the outside, maybe try and get the Frederick and Charlie. But she goes for it, and I think he'll get it. So driver into the final corner,
touching.
there's contact. You don't need to do this one.
Charlie
Got
still
the
keeping
line.
P1.
And Frederick with the DRS, will we go for it? He's not using it. He's not using the DRS. What we're going. Around the outside, he's going to try and send it around the outside until he get it. Charlie. Very good defending by Charlie.
Oh, he's still
but
defending for his
Frederick-
life. I'm going to head back down the
Dying.
grid, riding on board with J Marsh, who is all over Bradley. This is potentially for the net lead of the race. Dragging on speed into the box.
That's not for nothing. Lorenzo's ahead of them. Connor.
Yeah, I know, but
Here
J
comes
Marsh is in
Frederick down
contention
the
for the win.
inside.
Right,
Marsh getting past
Frederick.
Bradley.
Oh, yellow
They're
sector
gonna
1.
flag
Who is
yellow
that?
flag.
Oh,
it's
it's
Leauge.
Not
Luke.
Beck.
But I'm sorry, I need to watch the two leaders. They're going side by side.
Not able to bring his car back onto the track. Keeps colliding with the wall, giving himself lots of damage to that front wing of the dams. Dropping down to P10 now, behind Feared by Gaming.
Right, I demand to know what that front wing is made out of. If it's taken that much of a pounding, and he still appears to have over 70% of it still on the car.
No, he's left them. Let's go. Okay, well, Frederick is as close as he's ever been to Charlie.
You think surely he's within DRS? He would have to. I mean, with no fuel or ERS management needed in the F2 cars, it's purely down to your driving talent.
Well, here comes Frederick.
Goes. He gets past. He's gonna break himself. Charlie
to
on the line.
Contact.
A little bit clumsy, but he's got his elbows out to say the least. Both cars still on track.
And these guys probably don't want to pit for the next few laps because we saw a video soft started on J Marsh and Lorenzo. So.
As soon as
These
they
two cars
finish
fighting,
this lap,
obviously,
they will be halfway through the race. All the cars on track on the medium tyre.
Frederikas and Charlie obviously fighting is helping out Lorenzo and J Marsh down in P6 and P7. AG30 holding his own down in P5 behind T. Jonas.
T. Jonas on an absolute charge to Collins though. Let's head back on board for, as for now, the lead of the race. I mean, I don't know if it's a little bit too early to say at the moment, but who would probably one of your drivers of the day be?
TJ.
Currently, I'm going to have to say Charlie for his defending of P1. Get sliding through there.
TJ, I'd say.
Yeah, TJ's done great to overtake as many people as he has, but we'll have to see toward the end of the race.
Here comes Frederick, he's still as he's ever been.
I mean, as well, do I dare even say that AG30? Oh, come on.
Well, forget about driver of the day for the moment.
Frederick has diving down the inside. Charlie be able to get the switch back.
He knows what to do. He's only altering his line slightly. He's having to make Frederikas think every single time on his feet.
Well, here comes Frederick. Oh, he's forcing up. Oh, what the heck?
Just chucking it to the inside.
Oh, to the inside! I went to each other. I'm just gonna try and chuck it down the inside again.
Charlie only just staying ahead.
Well, it's
Feared by Gaming getting pretty close to
TJ on the back of Collins.
Yeah, you're just gonna stick on board with the leaders until turn
Frederick
4.
Down the inside.
Has he finally done it, or has he messed it up? No, they're still side by side.
Not done it again.
This is brilliant racing from obviously Charlie, the newcomer, and Frederikas.
Not loop back into the box.
Well, I think he drove round with that front wing. That front wing for a lap or two. So I don't know where he's coming.
Not look back, dropping down to last position, P11.
I'm gonna ride on board with Feared by Gaming, who's attacking Bradley.
Yeah, fair. I'm watching the battle for the lead. Connie might want to go to that.
Just staying with the battle for 8th place for the moment, considering they are
Here
closer.
comes Frederick. Here
Back
comes
up we
Frederick.
go. DRS open.
Getting it done,
get it.
but will he keep the position this time?
I
Charlie
don't know.
All he has to do is keep
the
the speed.
outside, but
Keep momentum up. That
Yeah,
looks
I
like.
never know.
up
Job
into
done.
P1.
Oh my god, this lag is
Never
really
know.
annoying me.
We have to go. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus. What the fuck? What?
That is
I don't
really
know where
odd.
they are on the track.
rear wing of the dam's open, but not enough to get anywhere close to Frederick.
So finally, Frederick keeps everything with me. No, that's in the downs.
No, Frederick is Russian time, I think, isn't he?
Is he? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, TJ is on a charge at the moment here.
Sauber Junior. Sorry.
Fearing and battling over these two.
Right, I'm going to run board with Third and Bradley. They are wheel to wheel coming into the first corner.
Fear to get there, though. Challenge wanted to stay with them.
Feedback Gaming actually having damage still to his front. Both. Is it both end plates or is it just the front right? It looks
Both
like
end plate. It's at least the front right. The front left end plate is on.
Yeah.
Charlie's right on the back of Frederick. Again.
I'll head back up to those guys in a second, sticking on board the battle for 8th place. Try and give the guys airtime all over. To be fair, just through that little section, Feedback Gaming has pulled away from Bradley.
Charlie is not close enough again.
Yeah, we're going to head back on board with the top 2.
Looking at
they're boxing.
Both
what a lunge! What an absolute lunge!
Charlie getting past Frederick into the pit entry.
Completely legal to do a move like that. There is a yellow flag set to 1/2.
That was Luke.
Luke
again. Oh, he's almost a lap down.
That is amazing for Charlie.
If Charlie still finishes ahead, if Frederick has come the end of this race, he has to have driver of the day. That's going to be a moment that's going to stick with this championship for the rest of the season. He beats him at the pits.
What a move from Charlie here for P6. And for the time being, AG30, T. Jonas, and Collins still having to pit. It's getting close to their pit.
Feared by gaming with a penalty.
5 second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Bradley also coming in. Feared by gaming probably having to change his front wing.
Frederick's from 1.2 behind now.
Dragon on speed getting ahead of the 2 guys that are boxing. This
you never
now
know, it's probably very unlikely. Is there a chance Charlie could catch Leauge?
Feared by gaming not changing his front wing, which is very interesting.
Guys, I wonder if there's some chance that we could see Charlie catch Leauge. It's very unlikely, but you never know.
If I'm honest, no, just for how long is left in the race and that gap. But these pits, Lorenzo going off-roading, trying to catch up to his teammate.
Killing himself.
Yellow flag, who's that? Dragon on speed. Oh no. He's still in the point, so he just needs to get his arse moving a bit to stay in contention.
Hey, you cannot say that around here.
I can say what the bloody hell I please. Like AG30 going deep into the hairpin.
H. Collins and T. Jonas into the pits now to change to the soft.
Yep. AG, I'd say almost he may have actually hindered his teammate, but that's launched Lorenzo back into the lead of the race. Who I still believe holds the fastest lap, am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Charlie should be ahead of these guys.
Yeah, we're going to head back on board with Charlie and Frederikas, because even though these guys have now got ahead of the likes of AG30, Collins and Tijonis, those guys are on softer tyres and they're right behind them. Yellow flag sector 1, who is that? Sorry, I didn't catch who that was.
I think that might be for T. Jonas, now he's bombing it out of the pits.
Yeah, I was going to say that the Sauber did look like the back end stepped out. That's an interesting line from Frederikas.
It's very interesting.
It's just the race. I can't even believe we're on lap 12. About 4 laps left to go, if that, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Great racing. The emerging talent that Charlie has really shown himself to be. Yeah, I'm trying to think the biggest loser of the race still. Probably Luke Becky's going to be kicking himself after today. Not a great race in Bahrain.
Here comes Frederick, he comes.
An even worse one today out in China.
Oh, Charlie's had a horrible accident. There we go. I think that's basically it. Frederick booked in, but Charlie. Oh! Then he slides it off the front window, Frederick.
Yeah, that's a DRS open. Oh, he's on the grass. Please don't say he's span. He has.
He has. Charlie, I don't know if he got damaged there.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I saw a car before, but I don't.
Here comes H. Collins. H. Collins taking P4 from the Dams. Unlucky for Charlie there.
We had the best camera angle, but the potato that is my router, I can't even get a good gist of what actually happened. I hope it's just us No!
Oh.
What a shame for Charlie, having a great race up until then. Out of this race now, retiring himself.
He still would score a point or something. I wonder if kept on going.
That's just so disheartening. But you say I think Frederick S will be under investigation for that.
Oh, definitely, he will be.
Yeah. We are, yeah, the thing is, we're going to need to have a different camera angle, and preferably one that was a little bit more reliable than what I was seeing.
Yeah. So Luke might actually end up getting a point here. Just almost of the race he's on.
Yeah, potentially a qualifying ban for Frederick S for Baku next week. Potentially. We just need to have a look back into that. Yeah, if anyone can see the comments, please check them when you can.
Yeah, Connor, I mean, I'm looking at someone that could be down to the fact, obviously, with the lag.
That brings Luke Beck up into the points after looking like he was down and out of it. Going to score 1 point now. Is there still the 90% rule in?
No, until we have more solid numbers, 90% rule will not apply, and besides, they're over 90% distance anyway.
Yeah. Oh, spinning, Jade by Gaming!
Dragon!
No, not
Dragon.
Jade by Gaming, Dragon on speed, sorry. That was my mistake. Spinning, Fed by Gaming getting past him.
T. Jonas has dropped off for Collins. He's right on the back going to the pits and he's nearly with 3 seconds behind.
Dragon on speed, obviously gaining positions, but not having the greatest race that he would have hoped for.
Well,
spinning many times.
If Dragon can still stay with Fed by Gaming has that 5 second. He has that 5 second penalty.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? I'll check penalties.
Big lock up into the hairpin for Dragon on speed there.
I didn't know he ran. Imagine running no ABS for F2 test. I feel bad for you. When Dragon on speed does it, so I feel bad for him.
So upsetting to see Charlie out of this race now, though. Putting in a very good performance.
It was a hell of a debut. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but I want to put a suggestion, and that could be down to the lobby being laggy.
It could be. It was still not 100% blame on either driver, but it. Never know, Charlie, that could have been self-inflicted. Frederick Cass could have made one hell of a mistake, or it could have just been down to lag.
Or it could have been down to Connor, you're absolutely horrific qualifier.
Yeah, I do apologise. I'm trying to make the best.
What? We're having a potato? Potato.
Hey, it's not my choice. I've got a chip fryer for a router.
Taze likes taters. Eats them for breakfast.
If it's possible to put a potato emoji in the chat, please people start spamming us with potatoes because Taze needs dinner.
Shut up! But I really want to say it. You know what I want to say this week.
I know what you want to say.
I think everybody can. I think everybody can interpret what you wanted to say there.
Let's get back to the racing. Credit to Dragon. He's already taken half the time out to Fed by Gaming in 1 lap.
Dragon lost the weekend.
To be fair, I don't think Dragon has any damage, so...
No, Dragon's still got a full front wing.
Yeah.
Fed by Gaming still driving around with that missing end plate.
I haven't checked penalties, but I think Dragon must have it. I don't think he has no penalties of his own. Even if he had one, he'd still be in. You know, he'd still be there. So.
Not Beck, a full 1 minute 39 behind Lorenzo in P1. It just shows the time difference if you make any sort of mistake in F2 cars, as they are not as fast as the F1 cars, and it's easier to make mistakes in these than it is in the F1 cars. So
Dragon on Speed clearly showing how hard these cars are to drive. Coming through the final corner, he still keeps running wide. I'm surprised he hasn't been given some kind of exceeding track limit penalty, but it's still staying with Fed by Gaming. The problem is,
it's a Cold Masters game. It's one of the most inconsistent body planning systems I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, still credit to Dragon. He's almost within a second of Fed by Gaming now, but he's starting to be affected by the dirty air. I am gonna need eyes on Lorenzo, who has started the final lap.
I'll keep a caution.
And is Lorenzo close to lapping anyone?
Luke, he stayed on far. I don't think he's coming to turn 4 now, so we can
might be safe. But with almost 2/3 of the race left to go. Dragon.
Oh,
is that DRS open on the MP?
Yeah. Oh no! TJ's lagged out.
Fingers crossed. TJ has driven over 90% of the race, so he is still eligible for points.
Oh, Dragon on Speed lost it. Well, I thought you said 90. Well, I said there isn't a 90% rule, Connor. That's what we just said about 5 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, I'm just hoping for his sake he doesn't actually drop any positions.
He might drop to AG, but that's about okay. Lorenzo's coming to the back straight now, and that battle. Dragon on Speed and Fed by Gaming pretty much done. So.
Yeah, we'll head back on there. I don't think Lorenzo should be weak. Yeah, he knows it, but don't want to be too cocky.
If he balls it anywhere, I'm gonna laugh. That's very well.
No, it's almost like binning it into a chicane on the penultimate lap while leading the race.
Here comes Lorenzo for the final corner.
He's slowed right down. I think he knows. Lorenzo Racer does win in China.
J Marsh coming on with a pretty solid P2.
Yeah, J Marsh P2.
Will get extra.
Frederick Cass potentially controversially keeping P3, but we will look into that at the end of the race. I'm going to ride back on board with Dragon on Speed, see if he can overtake Fed by Gaming on track. Just give me a heads up, guys.
P4 after we're drawing for him. TJ will keep that position, so I think he might have got back there, even if he didn't.
I mean, even with his AI car driving around, AG30 still has to catch him.
AG and P6 is weaving. There we go. Luke here in Dragon on Speed. Will we see a last lap crash, or at least we're going to keep it clean? I cannot tell. Jesus Christ alive.
Oh, there's a huge lock up from Dragon into the hairpin, but they're so close.
It's obviously, stop goals don't come up, so Dragon wouldn't know about his penalty.
Oh no, he's in!
No!
Come on, no, he knows. Yeah, no, credit to Dragon for stopping on track, giving Fed by Gaming the position. But I still think, yeah, he still may beat him with that penalty, and he does. Dragon on Speed still stays ahead of third despite the penalty. Luke Beck, DNFing on the final lap, will be classified for P10, riding on board with Bradley, finishing in the points. P9 for him and MP. Wow. Short races, but bloody hell, they're action-filled.
More interested in the Div 1?
Nah, I won't go that far.
I would.
Well, the first Dutch registered driver to win a race in New Horizons Division 2. Lorenzo taking 25 points and the bonus 2 points for fastest lap. he also takes points from pole position. It's a full slot for Campos and Lorenzo. Jay Marsh finishing second for ART. Frederick Cass finishing P3 for Sauber Junior Team. And Collins P4, T-Jonas P5, AG30 P6, Dragon on Speed in P7, coming together with Feared by Gaming after the final corner. But Dragon staying ahead third due to penalties. Bradley finishing P9, taking 2 points for MP. A horrid day for Dams as both cars did DNF till the end of the session, but Luke Beck will be classified 4 points. Blaze, are you still with me?
Yes, sorry, hold on.
Yep, gonna try and get the top guys in for a podium interview if they are up for it. Yep, haven't seen the lag playing up a huge issue, and I can only express my huge apologies for that, guys. I'm just hoping it'll be better out next time. This is one of the reasons why even in Division 1 we have post-race uploads, but it is what it is. I can only hope that it'll be better for next time round.
Sorry about that.
No, it's alright. If you can, if we have space in the party, can we try and get at least the top 2 in? Lorenzo, J Marsh and Frederick Ass.
Do you want me to up the point limit then? Yep.
Yeah, please, if you can.
Lorenzo, J Marsh. Oh, hold on. J Marsh. What's Fred? What's Frederick has is PSN name? Sorry. I don't know his...
He has already left the session, so I don't think we'll be getting him in. Anyone up for a chat? Just, I don't know, trying to get the podium guys in.
I can invite J Marsh for now. What was the
Lorenzo Dash Racer?
Is it dash or underscore?
Dash.
Okay. There it is.
No, there is no sprint race in Division 2.
Oof. Hello there, J Marsh.
Hello.
Any signs of life from Lorenzo?
I've invited him, but I don't think he's going to join.
We're going to get underway now anyway, starting from P2. J Marsh, I know from our end that looked a pretty laggy race, but tell us what it was like on track.
On track, it was very, very difficult. It was really off-putting. I literally, every time I got within half a second of anyone, they were just teleporting everywhere. Couldn't. I had people going backwards and like in front of me, behind me, everywhere. It was quite hard. Obviously, just trying to not get any damage, so it did make things more difficult than.
Yeah, and I really do apologise for that. I think for next week, Blaze, as long as you're okay to host the session, we should have a clean lobby on track. And yeah, it's just a shame that if it's lagging for you guys, then it's going to be laggy to watching it back. But still, P2. You think Lorenzo deserved that win with just his sheer pace?
Yeah, I mean, in qualifying he was 8 tenths up. I made a mistake at turn 1 and I ruined myself. I don't know, but see, his pace was still obviously really good. We were like 7 laps for our mediums or something. He was still pulling out fastest laps, so I don't think I've waited as much could have done. Yeah,
well, I think credit to Lorenzo, he's actually taken the most points out of any racing that I've ever seen online in league racing. He took the full 31 points today with him. But you finishing behind him, you are still leading the Drivers' Championship. And I think the Constructors' Championship has just been turned on its head because Campos are going to be really up there now.
Yeah, it will be. I see. I didn't have a teammate this week. Still a decent score. For
your teammate has probably got one of the best reasons for not being here, but I need to talk with her internally. Blaze, if you can you try and get Charlie and Luke Beck into the party if they would like a chat? An absolute horrid day for the Dams. I'd like to get their point of view from it. But overall, J Marsh, you still happy with the result?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain. He was too quick for me. I think either way, regardless to lag and difficulties on that end, he was too quick. But obviously second, still, it's a good score. Still ahead in championships, that's what counts.
It's going to be an interesting one for the season moving forward because I still need to clarify if Lorenzo will be a full-time Division 2 driver because he was filling in for DB, AG30's main teammate for the season. But because DB is actually locked into Campos, Lorenzo is going to need to find another team to drive for if he wishes to continue.
I just invited the wrong person. I searched up Charlie's name and I think I got the wrong person. I'm gonna have a look, but I think it was the wrong person. It was.
Alright, just bear with me. I'm gonna try and get them in, but please bear with the blue screen. I've just sent both of them.
Hope he does continue, just real quick, because obviously he is really quick. It'd be a shame to lose someone with that much pace. So I really hope he does. Yeah.
We hope so as well. I mean, if he is this fast and he really wants to probably push himself to the real limit, then a Division 1 seat is all his. He's proven himself with racecraft. And yep, just sheer pace, so he's more than welcome to race in Division 1 if he chooses to. Charlie, my friend, what happened, but we did catch most of it. Not the best POV with the lag that was involved in the race today, but let's take us from your point of view. Yeah, it sounds like lag has played a huge part in the race, and I can only apologise so much. It has been addressed, and we will be changing the host for the lobbies from now on, because clearly my internet can't hold hosting the lobby and trying to do the live stream at the same time. But you did a solid job today. I really hope to see you back next week, and for Division 1 tomorrow. You've got some serious racecraft in you that you should be proud of. Moving on to Mr. Donut Man of the race, Luke. What was happening with you?
Who? Me?
He's either got a love affair with the barriers or he just wants to do donuts.
It's just ill-prepared. That's my excuse. Ill-prepared.
I guess at least thanks for turning up. You do get points for P10.
Yeah, I've done 90% of the race.
Yeah, 90% rule doesn't apply for Division 2 yet until we have more committed drivers, but it's a decent start. How's everyone enjoying one-shot quali, by the way?
Well, if I came pole, then yeah, but I didn't, so no. Well, this is too late.
Yeah, we'll be trialling it until Spain at the latest, so anyone who's watching, please let us know. I know that otherwise we will be waiting on more numbers for qualifying to be improved. But give us your opinions, DM the Division 2 chat on PlayStation if you want to continue with one-shot quali, as the full quali for Division 2 will be half an hour. But yeah, I've not really got much more to say. Blaze, have you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I just want to say to Charlie, obviously, well done. You had a very commanding race up until your accident, but I feel like you do have some great race pace in you, and I feel like you could go on to become like a future champion or do some great things, not just in New Horizons, but F1 or racing in general.
So we're going to wrap it up with that. Thanks to the guys that have spared the time to come and join us in the commentary box. Division 2 back the same time next week around Baku for round number 3. Division 1 coming in tomorrow around Hungary. Lights out at the same time. Head over to New Horizons Racing League YouTube channel and subscribe to the Division 2 channel to be updated on our live streams. Follow us on Twitter as well at NHRL official, and we'll see you guys next time around in Baku.